Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to PSV versus Arsenal live stream. Just looking at the team sheet. Thank you, Apollo, for putting that up. Ramsdale in goal. Cedric, who we haven't seen in ages. Gabriel and Saliba centre backs. Kivior at left back. Jorginho the captain. Elneny, the man. Apollo's guy. Havertz, Trossard, Nketiah, and Nelson. I'm quite pleased with that. I thought we were going to see Reuell Walters, but maybe he'll come on at some point. But welcome everyone in the chat. Cam, 18, Nye, and Shay. Thank you very much for joining me this evening. I'm going to get myself up and running. Bear with me. Hopefully we won't score in the first few seconds or minutes. I'm a few minutes late.
Need to be ready to come in and play it. Certainly
there we go.
Areas.
So still 0-0. I'm at 3 minutes 26 of the first half. Ball's in the back four. Saliba out to... It's really weird looking at completely different players. No Saka. No Martinelli. No Odegaard. It's almost 2024 and we're still seeing Cedric and Elneny. Why the heck is he risking Saliba? Where's Nwaneri? Play the kids. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you've got that graphic, Apollo. Is Nwaneri on the bench? I assume Reuell Walters is there because I know I saw him actually getting on the flight. Ramsdale goes long. Looks like Trossard. Can't get it. Just too long. So, goal kick to PSV. I think that was just slightly overhit there by Ramsdale. Was wondering where you were. I'm here. Evening, Emerson. What's good, Tony? How is Apollo's health? Apollo is better, but still not 100%. So at this stage, he's not going to risk his lung capacity by taking time on the stream to talk. Going to keep himself under wraps, but he is in the back watching the game. What's my score prediction? It doesn't really matter. It really doesn't matter. I'm more interested in the performance. It would be nice to see us score some goals, for some of our players to score some goals and get some confidence. But I don't think I'm sure what the score will be because it is a completely different team to that which we see week in, week out. Oh, Kivi will get caught there. Oh, how did that stay out? Wow. So, really fast attack from PSV. It was Patrick Van Aanholt who was the player at the end of it, who shot, I think he just put over the top from like 6 yards, but it's actually a save. Somebody deflected it over the bar. So the corner is now to PSV from our left. Oh, it's one at the far post by the PSV defender. Unfortunately for him, he sees it fly high above the bar. Centre back number 4, whose name I can't see. But we're just seeing the original chance in. Kivior gets caught badly there. Gets caught really badly. And who was that? Saliba with the challenge to stop what looked like a certain goal. Nwaneri is on the bench as well as Sousa. Okay, cool. Oh, Cam, that's not nice. That's not nice. Don't forget, this is a guy who's won the Champions League, yeah? I'm not saying he's world class, but I'm saying he has pedigree. He's actually also a World Cup winner. What am I talking about? A World Cup winner, a Champions League winner, and he's not good enough to captain this young Arsenal team? Oops, what's going on there? Easy Kai. Just going to go and get my light because I'm clearly sitting here in the darkness. So, welcome Gary to the stream. How you doing, guys?
How we doing? How we doing, Tony? Not too bad, mate. Not too bad.
Good.
Just reset all my internet,
Okay.
so can't wait till tomorrow.
What happens tomorrow, Gal?
New internet,
Ah, it's got the new stuff.
new stuff, mate. This is what we look forward to
Excellent.
at our age, Tony.
Excellent, excellent. So the Trossard about to take the corner from the right-hand side. It'll be a little bit outswinger at 9:32. She's played it short, but Nketiah didn't actually keep the ball. It was played to the feet of Nketiah, but he lost the ball in a tackle. The quick counter-attack was just broken down by Jorginho. Couldn't find anyone to go forward to, although he's looking forward. And he's had to go back. So we're back at Gabriel. Out to Kivior. It's quite obvious we're not seeing Kivior doing any of the inverted stuff. It'd be interesting if we see Cedric trying it. So we've got a double pivot for the midfield with Elneny and Jorginho. Elneny, go out, go out. Praise the Lord, Gary's getting a new internet. We need you, Gary.
Yeah, going with EE, mate.
So PSV on the attack again, edge of the area. Oh, come on. That's a weak tackle. Reece Nelson taking on players. He's got to deliver. Nice. There
What
we go.
minute you on,
Brilliant
Tony?
switch. 11:22.
Yeah, I'm 12:20.
Excellent. Well done.
So Aaron Ramsdale's now got an ankle problem. Ramsdale's down with an ankle problem. And David Raya's warming up. And Ramsdale doesn't look happy.
So I've moved up a little bit now. I'm at 13.09, 13.10. Aaron Ramsdale still on the floor. Great challenge from Saliba on Van Aanholt, but accidentally goes through on Ramsdale.
And it was a good block by Gabriel after that
Mm.
from the shot.
So throwing Arsenal, which Cedric takes.
I'm not going to lie, I always liked Cedric.
I thought he was a serviceable player. I didn't see why we'd not play him. He
Go
got
on.
a good delivery.
Why didn't you turn the other way, Havertz? Why didn't you just turn the other way?
And then he runs the ball out of play. Oh, but it was a throw-in.
It was a throw, yeah. But if he just let that run across him, a little touch with his right foot, he's going to shoot with his left-footed.
Yeah. Havertz down the left. Goes back into Kivior. Inside to Jorginho. Saliba.
Go on, Reece. Go on, Reece.
Go on, Reece.
Oh, unlucky. Tried to play a little 1-2 with Eddie there.
Yeah. I think I've caught right up with you now, Gal.
Yeah, 14-46. I am at.
Yeah, same.
But I mean, that little exploit there of Reece Nelson goes back to what I was saying on Saturday against Villa. Give the guy a chance. Give the guy longer than 2 minutes. With that high line, his pace,
Yeah.
directness, give him a chance. Give him an opportunity.
Not there, Reece. Well
nice. Played.
I was about to say, not there, Reece.
Well played, Mr. Nelson.
Yeah, he looked like he was about to lose it, though, I must admit.
To be honest with you, though, that's no different from what Jesus would have done.
Mm. Keep moving the ball, Arsenal. Keep moving the ball. Go on, Cedric. Wouldn't it be nice if Cedric scored a hat-trick? You know why? Because it would just give the manager something to think about. Like, can I do something else? Look, Cedric's gone down the wing.
Yeah, but we know he's
made
not
a
going
good
to
run there. Cedric
Yeah,
made
it was.
a
Yeah,
good
but
run.
you know what it is, Tony. We know beyond any shadow of a doubt that it's not going to make the slightest bit of difference what any player on this pitch does.
You'd have to think about him, though, wouldn't you? If he came in a game and played a blinder and scored a hat-trick, you'd have to think, hang on a second, have I not given this guy enough of a chance?
Did Eddie not score a hat-trick in his Premier League game? And then he hasn't played since? He hasn't started?
Yeah, I get it. I want our players to be giving other players... Oh, we're having trouble streaming to Facebook. Apollo, if you can see that. Ouch. Yeah. Going for a goal kick. Was a chance.
Who got the header on it, though?
Yeah, it was Havertz.
Yeah. Terrible header. Oh, Eddie should have done a little slide challenge there. Great press. And Arsenal won it back.
Oh, Saliba's playing high. Oh, too much.
There, wide Gabriel, why?
Gabriel. He's going to be saved by...
Well done, Cedric.
Yeah.
But Gabriel didn't need to go to ground there. Once he goes to ground, he's out of the game, right?
Absolutely. And you've got to thank Saliba for covering him because that forces the player to make a pass.
Oh, what a save! What a save, Aaron Ramsdale. Or did he hit the post?
Wow.
No, it hit the post. But the important thing there, Ramsdale at 6'4" had it covered.
Yeah.
No Oompa Loompa keeper in goal tonight.
Gal, you're out of order. I'm giving you a yellow card, mate. That's a warning. Give. I'm not a fan of that playing in with players around you. If your name's not Thomas Partey or Martin Odegaard, I'm not a great fan of that playing around with players around you. And even Odegaard, sometimes he does lose it when he tries that funny stuff.
Oh, why are you making tackle with Havertz? Stick out one of them long legs. That ball deflects right to Eddie.
Yeah, I think it was just a tad too far away from him to do that. It would have fouled a player. I do like Nwaneri. He works so hard.
See, it's another player that hasn't had a minute in the Premier League. You know, never let us down. Always puts in a good, solid performance. Can't get a minute in the Premier League.
Yeah, it just doesn't offer that same creativity, does he? Stand him up. Good. Who did Van Aanholt used to play for? Was it Forest?
West Ham, wasn't it?
Well,
Oh, you got done. Who was that got done?
Trossard.
Taxi for Trossard. Jesus.
Yeah. Oops. Someone was on skates there. Was that
Oh,
Eddie?
Jesus Christ, man.
Ooh.
What a shot that
Thought
was.
that was going in.
I was just waiting for the net to bulge.
Yeah.
Wrong tackle with the wrong foot, Trossard. See how close it was. Get old Ramsdale flying across the goal. I think if that's on target, I think he saves it.
So welcome Greg. He says we are one injury away from a crisis at fullback. We have two 18-year-old fullbacks who might be able to make the difference. Why is Arteta unable to make the connection? Which fullbacks are you talking about, Greg? Because I know one of them is definitely not at Arsenal at the moment, which is Norton Cuffy, and he looks a baller.
He's talking about Walters and Lino, isn't he?
But Walters is a centre half, not a. Oh, come on, Eddie! Better touch required there.
Well done, Jorginho. Mocked up. Oh, that Walters is a centre half. I thought he was a right back.
No, he's a centre half.
Oh, that's right. See, why didn't he get a game today? Why didn't Saliba get a rest?
I tell you what's interesting is seeing Trossard in that 10 role.
Oh, great ball, great ball. Good. Oh, unlucky.
Yeah, good football. Lovely knock from Cedric on the outside of the foot.
Yeah, it's just a shame Eddie couldn't guide the header closer to Reece Nelson there.
Yeah. I bet it would have gone straight to him if Ivan Toney had got that. It's just them kind of situations where you go, a real good big man holds that or gets it to a player.
The only thing I'll say is that when the ball was played, it was played with it outside of the boot, so maybe there was a bit of spin on it.
Maybe.
Great switch. I think there's a couple of players here that can consider themselves a bit unlucky not to get any minutes in the Premier League so far, proper minutes.
Yeah. So Arsenal currently in a back three.
Oh, he should have carried on, Cedric. Should have carried on.
So question from Emerson for you, Gary. Who was the player to play for both these teams? It's Robin Van Persie, isn't it?
No, he was not. He was from Feyenoord, Van Persie. Oh, he should have let it run, Eddie. Go on, hit it. No, Trossard, you play with both feet, man. Why have you not crossed that with your left?
Oh.
He plays with both feet.
Oops.
So the question is, who played for both Arsenal and PSV?
So which players have played in both teams? Is it what's his name? The left back, Van Bronckhorst.
I know the question. He asked me two questions. I know the answer to the other one about the academy player. I know who that is. That's that Darnell Mayland.
Unlucky. Well done, Reece.
That's unlucky, Eddie. He just got that nudge. You know, he just got that nudge as he was about to control it, and that's what took it out.
I thought he was the favourite to win that, though, Gal. I can see what you're saying, but I thought he should have been favourite to win that.
I think after the nudge, he's just got to leave the ball alone, but he tries to get it again, and that's what drags it out. Yeah, so I know the academy player who played for PSV was Darnell Mayland. As for the player, and I'm guessing he's talking, is it current Arsenal player or ex-Arsenal player?
It could be either. He hasn't mentioned, so that's why I'm thinking.
Yeah, see,
I've got a feeling that at some point in time, I've got a feeling that, is it Van Bronckhorst?
No, he was Ajax.
He was Ajax, but he went after he left Barcelona. He went back to Holland, and I'm not sure if he played for PSV.
Could have done. Good shout, Tom. Good shout.
Who else could it be? Belgian
players.
Van
Persie was definitely fine. Bergkamp was Ajax.
Yeah. Overmars was Ajax. Could it have been what's his name? Oh man. I used to go out with him loads, not as a boyfriend thing. Just like, we used to go out.
Thanks for clearing that up, son.
What's his name?
That's a great.
Oh,
Eddie, get in
man.
front of him, Eddie.
It was in
Cedric has put in a fantastic cross there, right? It's a
he's behind
fantastic
the
cross.
player all the while.
Why is Eddie trying to wrestle the guy? Just move from him and get in front of him.
Yeah.
Oh, well played, Mo. Go on, Mo, hit it. Oh, he's hit the outside of the post. Nwaneri's hit the outside of the post.
He's got that in his locker, hasn't he?
Keeper nowhere near it.
It looked like it was going in, and it just curls right at the end as it hits the turf.
Last minute, yeah. Last second. Yeah. Hit the post. Oh, wait.
Nelson is by far the best player on the pitch for Arsenal today. All right, Danny. How you doing, my old son? Early days, boys. Only 30 minutes in.
Oh, Tone. Apollo says the answer to the question is Zinchenko.
Hey?
Zinchenko, who played for PSV. He must have had a loan there or something then. Oh, mind you, when did he sign for City? Who did he sign from? Where did he come from for City? Must have been in Ukraine, no?
Oh, man. What is the player I'm thinking of?
It is Zinchenko.
Yeah? Wow.
Apollo's Googled that, I'm telling you.
Oh, nice.
The boss is cheating.
Too much there. You're trying to go too early. Play the ball around. I know there's a time to go long early, but that was not the one. See, if you're going to do that, that's where you need a player like Ivan Toney. Eddie Nketiah ain't that guy.
The way that ball's played, did you say Bolt?
Did you see the post I put in the group about the potential loan for?
Yeah, I read the same post as you, but I didn't really give it any thought because I thought it was a bit far-fetched. 5 million up front and 50 million. That's only 55 million. They want more than that for him.
He's not young, mate.
Yeah, he's 28, isn't he?
That's too easy.
Ivan Toney.
Cedric miles off the left back there. He can't be getting that kind of space to cross the ball.
Yeah, so Ivan Toney's 27. Who's that? I know that guy. They just showed a guy in the crowd with like big blonde hair. I know that guy.
No idea. Why did the referee drop the ball there?
Because another ball come on the pitch.
All right, drop ball, innit? All he had to do was kick the other one out. I mean, I've seen that happening in live football so many times. You play on and you just kick the one that comes on out. It doesn't need to stop the game.
Yeah, but being an Arsenal player, you might get a yellow card for that.
Go on, El Neni. Go on, El Neni. No, he can't find a pass for love or money. That's the problem with El Neni for me. He's too much of a sideways backwards man. I like him, and I think he's got a great shot on him, but he's too much in play.
Oh, bad ball, man. Bad ball. That was an option there. Should have. Kiro, you got done like a kipper, man. Oh, PSV look, from front to back. Oh, where's the space there? My God. Oh, well done, William Saliba. That was a bad break. Gabriel was nowhere to be seen. It was 2 versus 1.
Yeah.
And then Cedric's got back, but him and Saliba chased the same ball.
Where is Gabriel?
I don't know where Gabriel was, but him and
In
Saliba chased the
goals,
same
mate.
ball. And they left the guy at the far post on his own.
That's how good Saliba is, because he read that perfectly. If he makes the wrong read on that one, someone gets an easy shot on goal. But he forced the player to make a pass, and then he knew I'll go partially, but I won't leave him completely.
Well done, Trossard.
That's good. Good play. That player looks like Ethan Nwaneri, doesn't he? their player.
Oh, what, the one they just showed?
Yeah.
It'd be good to see them boys come on tonight and get experience.
Yeah, for sure. It's a bad ball, Cedric. Oh, he got away with it. Go on, Kai. Run!
Play it again. Look. Oh, Trossard's made the run, man.
Give it. Oh!
Well done, Curio. Play it with your left foot into El Neni there, Cedric. That was a 5-yard ball.
Yeah. It's an easy ball.
It should be. Listen, like I said, at this level, if you can't play a 5-10 yard ball with your opposite foot, you're in the wrong game.
Yeah, for sure. So interestingly, PSV have had more shots than us, 7-3. Oh, come on. What was that, ref? Really? Hardly a foul.
Yeah, it's one of the
Shielding the
weakest
ball.
fouls you'll ever see in your life. Well done. Lovely touch, Reece Nelson. Well played, Eddie. See, that's where we missed. Curio should have been further up the field there. Well played, Arsenal. Lovely playing around the press there.
The PSV playing a low block. All their players are in a literally a 15, 20 yard span.
Can PSV still qualify? Or are they out of it?
It's
Oh, the
between
second in
them
the group.
and Sevilla, isn't it?
You got to play that ball.
Yeah, that should have been played.
I thought we should call El Neri the mop.
Oh, what was that?
Who's this guy that Joshua's fighting, Tony? You're the boxing expert.
So his name is Otto Wallin. Wallin is how it's spelled, but it's pronounced Wallin. Otto Wallin. He famously boxed. He's only lost one fight. He's lost one fight to Tyson Fury. In that fight with Tyson Fury, he beat the Jesus out of Tyson Fury's face. Fury's face at the end of the fight is a complete mess.
Oh.
It wasn't to say he won the fight, but he did do very well in terms of showing he's not someone who's easy to beat.
So it should be a good fight then.
Yeah, it's a good test for Anthony Joshua.
Well played, Kai Havertz.
Can you see that, Gary? PSV are already through.
Oh, they're already through?
Yeah.
Yeah, my son just told me they were second in the group.
Yeah.
Oh! Eddie tried some backward diving header there. That ball was miles behind him by the looks of that cross. If he would have scored with that header, that would have been the Sun goal, man.
Yeah, he wasn't close though, was he?
No. That's what I said.
You said it like he was close. It was miles away.
Impressed with the ball retention. Go on, play it. Make the run. And we've got Havertz and Eddie holding hands there. Like the first dates. What's going on? Go on, can we cross it? Oh, go on, Reece. Oh, yeah, Eddie! 1-0.
Yes, sir!
Now, you see, I'm going to say something, Tony. You see what Eddie did there compared to what Jesus done against Villa, where he chopped onto his left and then wanted to track back to his right. Eddie chop onto his left, bang, ball's gone back of the net.
Yeah.
Simple football. Get the ball out of your feet, have a shot. Don't need to beat the same man 4 times like Jesus likes to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Look, ball in, look, one touch. You're gone. Through his legs, ta-da.
So an assist for Nelson.
I love that from Eddie. One touch, bang. Doesn't need to beat the man. He's already got that. He's got that little half a yard.
Yeah,
and
he goes through his
that's
legs.
all he needs.
That's the nice bit. He's actually not missing.
And that's it. The keeper's unsighted then. But that's because the touch made the goal, Tone. Because the touch gave him that little half a yard he needed. He didn't need any more.
For sure.
Now let's keep a clean sheet till half time. Oh, you got done, Kirill. This guy's done Kirill like a kipper.
Laters. Should we be looking at him in the next 12 months? Because he showed some heels there, didn't he?
Well, he's done it twice now in this game.
Yeah.
Clean heels.
I like that. You know, that's what Bertrand keeps calling for. A player who can actually take on his man. You know, obviously City have got one in Doku.
Oh, my son is telling me that this guy we're
Yeah.
watching tonight, is the younger version of Doku because he's only 20.
Oh, I like him already.
He knows. I played FIFA the other day on his PlayStation, right?
Mm-hmm.
You should see this guy's team on PlayStation. He signed like Osman and all these guys. He knows he knows the stats of every single player, like literally in football. Yeah, I think definitely there's calls to be looking at people like this because you could probably pick up this guy for like 15, 20 million, and he may turn out to
Absolutely.
be a superstar. You know, we've seen him
Absolutely.
tonight. Clean
And bearing in mind
heels.
what you just said about his age.
Exactly. You know, we've seen him tonight, clean heels, and more importantly, end product. Because he's
Yeah.
found a player every time he's shown a pair of clean heels to one of the Arsenal defenders.
He's in space again. He's coming in. Kivior better watch out. Well defended. Oh, not there, boys. A little bit too tight to be trying to play that kind of situation. Got away with it in the end, though. So we're 3 minutes of injury time in the first half, which we're into already. Arsenal leading 1-0.
Oh, VAR
So,
penalty check. Checking for a penalty check over. It was a on Mo Elneny handball. But the game continues. Great flick on, Kai. Eddie, you should have been reading that, Eddie. Havertz wins a great flick on, and Eddie's 5 yards further back. He's got to anticipate that.
yeah. You know, especially when you think if you're going to be playing with a big man like Ivan Toney, which occasionally could happen. Oh, yeah, I see that. That was a penalty at the week. That was a handball at the weekend, wasn't it?
Here he goes again. Look. Oh, go on. Oh, I like this guy. Oh, good save, Aaron Ramsdale. This guy drives in from the right hand side. He cuts in again, hits a low
Yeah.
hard shot. Ramsdale gets down and pushes it round the post.
Yeah, great play from Bakayoko.
I'm liking this guy. What's his name, Jackson?
Bakayoko.
Johan Bakayoko. This guy knows everything.
He's about to take a corner ball.
Yeah. Let's not let him take our corners though, yeah?
Yeah, let's not do that.
But this is the kind of guy that is happy to be a squad player.
Yeah,
And when he comes on, if he gets the right amount of minutes, can make something happen. You know, same with Reece Nelson. I like Reece Nelson. I was having a chat with African Guna the other day in our chat, and then he was, you know, Nelson's not this, Nelson's not that. The guy's on 100 grand a week. Why is he on 100 grand a week?
Welcome, Fiona.
You know, why is Nelson on 100 grand a week, John, if the manager's got no faith to play him?
That's interesting. What? Did he catch that in bounds?
Apparently so. Well, that's a great save by Aaron Ramsdale. You know that was going in.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, these keepers that are 6'4", they reach stuff, man. Say it again, I don't care. It's half
Point
time.
made, Gal. Point made. So it's half time, guys. After
Well, we've seen it
1-0
twice. Seen it twice in this game.
I don't know if Nelson's bossing the game, Apollo. He's having a good game, but I don't think I'd say he's bossing it.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's bossing it. He's had a really good game. Looked lively. That's all you can ask for when he gets his chance.
Yeah.
What do you want, Neil? What do you want?
With TNT Sports, you get more than you bargained for. A world of massive stars. High octane drama. And silky smooth finishes. Discovery Plus comes at no extra cost to TNT Sports subscribers. For all this and more, scan the QR code on screen now to find out how to activate.
Baby. Oh, that looks nice.
Every day.
When you can squeeze the afternoon and add a dash of fabulous. Let's live magnificently. Tanqueray. With Sky Store, you're in for an epic night.
What do you want, Neil? Neil, can you leave me alone? And they said it looked like they were selling it on DVD. Neil, can you leave me
Always
alone,
links
please?
up well with Nketiah. Eddie hasn't started in a while. I feel he's always been a better goal scorer than Jesus. Yeah, I think just as a pure finisher, I think Eddie does show better qualities. But obviously, there's more to Jesus' game than there is to Eddie's, which is why ultimately he gets played, because he's much more of a trickster, much more of a player who can do more for the overall dynamic of the team. Tony, did you see the result of the under-19s match? No, I didn't, Emerson. Do
Yeah,
tell us more.
they won 3-1.
Okay.
Good thing insurance is included.
Crozier Dubry scored 2, and Nichols, I think it was.
Yeah. Sorry, my TV was up high. I just, I was sat here. I'm not even realised that my TV was up so high. Fiona, we're playing our B team here, and we're still beating them on their ground, and they'll probably still make it to the next round. Tricky doesn't win you games, Tony.
This is true.
Gas.
I think it's a simple conversation with Jesus.
Games, and Eddie is proving that this season. Yeah,
I think it's a simple conversation. Don't overplay. If you get the chance to shoot, have a shot. You got to listen to the manager. He can't be happy with what he's seeing.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, you've got to remember that Martinelli hasn't really hit the ground yet. He's only scored 2 goals. Greg says that Jesus has 2 goals in 18, but he's a stud in the Champions League. Well, he needs to be a stud everywhere, not just in the Champions League. We want a striker to hit 20 to 30 goals this season. And he's not looking like he's going to get anywhere near that at the moment. Which is why ultimately come the January transfer window, I think we should be looking at a striker. But at the same time, with Thomas Partey injury problems, do we look at a CDM as well? Or which is the more important need? We also seem to be a little bit frail at the back. I know Cedric's playing today, but have we got enough numbers at the back? If Kivior was to go injured today, who's going to play left back?
Yeah, I mean, guys like Cedric and that don't get a look in, but in my opinion, they're decent options.
Yeah, Cam says, how is Eddie scoring all these goals and we aren't playing him in the league? As I said, Cam, it's a system that I'm sure that when Mikel Arteta looks at it, looks more fluid with Gabriel Jesus at the point than it does with Eddie. Eddie can go missing, but there's no doubting that as a pure striker, he's probably a better striker than Jesus. But you might miss something. When Jesus was out last season, Eddie came in and he looked very good. He scored in almost every game. It's a toughie. I can see both arguments. I also see an argument that says Eddie isn't good enough and Jesus isn't good enough, because neither of them, by the looks of it, look like they can score you 25, 30 goals. Because when you're looking at quality strikers, yeah, and you're talking about Salah and the guy who left Spurs, Kane, yeah. Those guys that get you 30 goals in a season.
Yeah, but the difference there, Tony.
Sorry.
Difference there, Tony, is that they're playing every game, week in, week out. Jesus will be injured for 2 to 3 months of the season. Eddie doesn't get a look in for 2 to 3 to 4 months of the season. 15 minutes here,
Eddie
10 minutes there.
Do you think Eddie will score 20 goals in a season if you play him every game?
I think it would be very interesting to give him a full season to see what he does, whether it be at Arsenal or wherever. It would be very interesting to see what he would do. Yeah. His goals for starts ratio speaks for itself. Do you know what I mean? Tonight, 1 chance, 1 goal.
Wow, how's he managed?
So I think it'd be very interesting to see what he would do.
Just looking at that chance where Saliba has literally had to cover 2 players. Oh, who's that? Is that Saliba that came in and made that? He's such a Rolls Royce of a player.
Yeah, I like. The more I'm looking at this Bakayoko, what's his name?
Yeah, Johan.
Yeah, I'm just gonna call him Johan because we're on first name terms with him. Yeah. So the more I'm looking at this Johan guy, I think Vincey needs to drop and make this guy his client.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I'm just going to get something to eat quickly, Gal.
No worries, mate. I'll start thinking about dinner in a minute. Yeah, I agree with you there, Greg. This Bakayoko does look an interesting player, and if we can net another one early on in the second half, let's give Saliba a rest and get some of these youngsters blooded in. Be a good experience for them. Yeah, Cam, Cam, I'm going to agree with you. Ray may have let one of them goals in. Oh, what this Emerson was that? This Bakayoko was linked to Brentford, but their bid was turned down. Well, maybe we should go and put in a better bid. These are the kind of players that you want to see at your club. The fun get you on the edge of the seat, like with their attacking play. You know, he's looked a real danger.
While we
Welcome
got
back,
a bit of
Mr.
time,
Cox.
we're going to send the link. If anyone wants to come in the chat, you don't have to put your camera on, but feel free if you want to come in and have a chat with us.
So Tony Emerson was saying that this Bakayoko, our friend Johan, was linked to Brentford.
Okay.
See, I'd like to see us move for players like this, because these teams like Brentford and that, they always seem to find these young players that come in and do really well, and then end up selling them for like treble the price that they bought them at. Why don't we go and get these players first?
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, you know
why don't
what?
we go and get these players first?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, yeah, our scouting network isn't the worst when you consider that, you know, we consistently bring through players from the Hale End. You know, we do have a number of players who we bought for cheap. You know, like El Neni, we didn't pay big money for him. So yeah, you're always trying to balance the books, ain't you? You're trying to get some homegrown talent. You're trying to get a few cheapies, but then occasionally you need to spend some money and go out and, you know, spend big. You know, when you think about how much we paid for Odegaard, that's a bargain.
Oh hell yeah, and Saliba.
You know? Yeah. Oh my God, yeah. You know, but
Emerson, just quickly, Emerson, what was the bid that Brentford put in? Do you recall?
I'm not so sure about Aquaman, Cam. I do like a good film I'm a big IMAX fan, so you know, if a film comes out that I think is worthy of my money at the IMAX, I'll go and watch it. If I don't think it's worthy of the IMAX, then I'll just wait for it to come on a TV system.
Oh, so I'm being told by my son that Brentford's bid was 34 million for our friend Johan.
That's a decent sized bid. You would have thought they'd have won that with him.
Oh, but apparently, I'm also being told by my son that our friend Johan said even if they offered 100 million, he wouldn't have gone to Brentford because he wants to play in the Champions League.
Oh, good one.
There you go, 34 million. Looks like you got a little star there for 34 million.
So I can see Emerson, but I can't. Oh, yeah. Emerson, talk. I think we can hear you, Emerson. There we go. Hey, Emerson.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Hey, Emerson.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you, mate.
Yes,
Loud
we
and clear.
can.
What's Gary saying?
How you doing, Emerson?
Before I was connected.
Yeah, your picture's a little bit laggy, but your sound is. It seems like your sound is okay.
I'm good. Gary was spot.
I was saying about the Bakayoko bid from Brentford was 34 million.
Down the 19s. Didn't get that.
Yeah, it was 3-1, wasn't it?
That's right. 34 million. This before the season started. but they got
August,
turned down by PSV.
Well,
Obviously,
I was
they've
just
got
said,
money
my
behind
son
them
just
as well,
told me
so
that
they are one
my
of the
son
top
just said
clubs
that
in
the
Holland,
player
as we know.
only wanted Champions League.
I
He
think
wouldn't have gone to
Emerson's
Brentford
got a
because they
bit
had
of
no
delay.
Champions League.
True. So we have to wait and see, because even if well, obviously they've qualified. I don't think they're going to sell him in January anyway. So they must probably wait and see if they get a price for him in the summer. It'd be interesting to see. But as I said, he won't be sold in January, because obviously they've qualified to the next phase. So I'm just to let you know, the game has just started on my TV, so I'm well ahead of you. So when I shout out a goal, I'm only going to say a goal, but I'm not going to say who it's to. So beware of what I say when I'm online with you guys, because I'm well ahead of you. I can't hear any of you guys.
No, we're
I know
being
you're
quiet.
watching it. I know Tony's looking up. Gary's got his hands on his head. That I can.
And yeah, they on my head.
Right,
That's
okay.
lack of hair. I'm just watching the game.
Gary, I'm going to set you the question now, because I said I'll set you a new question in the second half. Right,
Okay,
ready for it?
hit me with it.
And I don't want your son to Google it or you Google it. Neither. You'll get it. You'll get it straight away when I say it.
Go on,
Right.
hit
The
me with it.
question is, what record do we set on this ground? What
record do we set on this ground? What have we set on this ground, or do we set tonight?
Yeah. What record have we set on this ground?
Oh, what record have we set on this ground?
No. What record in general? In general.
Yeah,
Is
in
it
general.
the highest number of goals in a Champions League game? Oh,
Wrong. That was Spark Prague.
That was Spark Prague, was it? Okay.
What record have we set on this ground? You know, Emerson loves it, doesn't he?
The other two were a little bit easy for you to get.
Is it?
I know.
Is it
I know.
something like?
You know me. You know I was
Is
trying to
this
set something
is this
awkward.
one of them grounds that we scored 2 hat-tricks on?
No.
No.
Most number of clean sheets.
This is mostly for Gary only.
So Tony could have been right, man. Tony could have been right.
Nah, nothing with clean sheets. Sorry.
Emerson, why'd you do this? Why'd you pick on me, Emerson?
See, that's what I get when your son's not there, because I know your son's normally to your right. All I can say is a Christmas tree behind you.
There's the boy.
Now I've got you.
There's Mr. Stato.
And I don't want him to tell you the answer neither. So he can sit down as much as he wants. I don't want him to tell you the answer. So he has to keep his mouth shut.
Do you know?
He may have got it already, but I'm not going to say.
He probably got it already. He wouldn't tell me anyway. I'd have to bribe him.
What was the name of goalkeeper David Seaman's understudy in 92, 93? David Seaman in 90.
Oh, I know it was that. Oh, what's his name?
That was
no. In 92, 93.
It wasn't John Lukic.
No, we had Lukic, then we signed Seaman. Lukic went to Leeds, did he not?
Alex Manninger.
Goal, guys.
No.
Goal, guys. Goal, guys. I ain't going to say who.
Goal for PSV.
Goal. Just saying it's a goal.
PSV.
Oh, look at him go. Look at him go. Bakayoko. No, it's not. You stuck on that one, Gary? The one what Apollo's just set.
What, the keeper from '92? When it Vito Manone or someone like that? And it
It's one of two that I can think of. Is one of two that I can think of.
So, Skull from
finish.
PSV Eindhoven. Well worked goal.
But where's their fullbacks, man? Saliba goes to ground again to win the ball, doesn't win it.
Yeah.
He gets back, but then when the ball's played to the other side of him, there's no one there.
So it comes from their goalkeeper into midfield. Then the ball straight down the middle. Saliba goes to ground and misses it. And the left back comes in. His Cedric's miles away.
Yeah, but to be honest, that's a great finish. Because he takes it first time. He doesn't allow Saliba to get back. And Ramsdale got no chance there.
He needed to be 6'7" there, didn't he?
Yeah, or the goal, smaller goals.
Saliba knows he got that one wrong.
Who was the... Because there was Graham Stack.
Oh,
that's the guy I was thinking of.
Autograph.
Nope, you're wrong.
Graham
Gary.
Stack.
You're wrong, Gary. He came later. I know it straight away.
Was there Alan Miller? I'm just trying to think of all their goalkeepers. Alan Miller, Graham Stack.
There was another one, and there was another one. Reece Wilmot as well.
Oh, Reece Wilmot, yeah.
I think our deceased goalkeeper, Alan Miller.
Yeah, Alan Miller.
He played in the youth team at the time. Yeah, he's
so
now deceased. Just to let you know.
So who's the answer to this question then? Was it one of them?
It was Alan Miller, Tony.
So what's... Yeah, but that...
I've got it. Woo!
Yeah,
Woo!
The question was Alan Miller.
Yeah, but the question was... One question was set by...
but he's deceased. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, but if he...
Yeah.
What's the answer to your question?
Yeah, Apollo's question was, who was the understudy goalkeeper in the 92-93 season?
Yeah, but we'd have had 2 or 3 understudy goalkeepers. We don't
Apollo's
have just
question
one
was, who was the understudy goalkeeper in the 92-93 season? And it was Alan Miller. But Reece Wilmot was the third choice goalkeeper at the time. But he was from the youth team.
So what's the answer to your question then, Emerson?
The record.
Yeah, the record.
Which one did I set to you then? Right.
What record do we hold on this ground?
Gilberto scored the fastest goal in the Champions League. Gilberto Silva scored the fastest Champions League ground at that stadium.
Yeah. I remember
Gary,
it.
if you didn't hear that, Gilberto Silva scored the fastest goal on that ground after about 40-odd seconds or something.
Yeah, I heard it, yeah. Yeah, I would never have got that.
And that's the answer to my question. Fair enough.
Trossard's very quiet, isn't he?
Oh, I thought he got away with that one.
Subdued.
There's a difference between Trossard when he starts and Trossard when he don't.
It's definitely a case, isn't it? You'd have thought Emile Smith Rowe would have got a start today, didn't you?
Well, not so much to start because he's just come back from injury, but you think he'd be liable for like 10, 15 minutes towards the end.
Oh, come on.
No, I don't get in that thing there with Eddie. Why don't he just run beside him instead of trying to run through him? What's the point of that? I don't get it. Why don't you just step out to the left or right and use some speed?
It looks like a turtle trying to mount another turtle.
Oh man. Oh, Tony Attenborough. What's going on, man?
Oh.
Tony, even Starboy Jr. was on the verge of playing in this game as well.
Really? I want to see them all.
The only thing was he was injured 5 matches ago, and he took an ankle knock, and he had flu. So today was his first match back in 5 matches that he's played. But according to what I've been told, the goals that he scored the first goal was quite good. I'm not sure about the second one, whether it was a tap-in or anything like that. But the first goal he scored was quite good.
Who's that? Your nephew?
You're talking about Amari, yeah?
I have my Arsenal fan.
You're talking about
Yeah.
You're talking about Amari,
Because I think I was told by my I'm talking about. I've got an Arsenal friend that goes to watch all the under-19s matches when they're in Europe this season, and he told me briefly in a brief message that Mario's first goal was worth to watch. So he scored after 5 minutes apparently on the first one.
Okay.
So fingers crossed he may be in line for the Brighton game. Personally, I can't see any academy players playing in that game against Liverpool in the FA Cup, personally. So
I've got a question for you, Emerson. It's an easy one because unlike you, I don't like to rack too many people's brains.
go on.
What we're gonna do, we're gonna have a little shoot off between you and Tony. The first person to answer gets 5 points.
Oh, I'm terrible at quizzes, Gal.
Right. Before our return to this season's Champions League, which Arsenal player scored our last goal in the competition?
Oh. Can't remember who was in it in the last time. Is it
Olivier Giroud?
No. Yes, I finally got Emerson. Yes.
I take it that's wrong. Then.
Yeah, that's wrong. Yeah.
So I'll take it that was wrong then with that noise.
Yeah. It was wrong.
Yeah, that's wrong.
I'll let Tony guess this time. Eddie's just gone close.
Tony, this is for 10 bonus
Eddie's
points.
just gone close with a header from a Cedric Cross.
The last time we played in the Champions League. So I'm going to take it that... what? Good feet, Saliba. I'm going to take
He never panics on the ball, Saliba, does he?
I'm going to say, because Emerson said Giroud, that it's somebody in that Giroud team. Oh, yeah, just seen the header from Eddie Nketiah.
Elneny's gone down with an injury as well, just to let you know.
Okay.
Yeah, and Elneny's just gone down with an injury, clutching his... Looks like Declan Rice is coming on after all. So, Rice for Elneny shortly. And it's his hamstring.
But see, that's the thing. When these players
the half of the season,
when these players are not getting minutes, right, and then you put them in
Ben White's coming on
at the start.
Cool.
That's the thing. See, these players are not getting any minutes, and then you're asking them to play an hour. This is why, because they're not up to match fitness.
Yeah, it doesn't look good for Elneny, because don't forget he may go off to the African nations as well, and Odegaard's coming on as well. So obviously we're not going to see Nwaneri then by any chance in this match.
I don't know why he wouldn't.
Which
let
I'd
them
like
have
to
a
see
run.
because from
you don't need to win the game. You don't need to win the game. It's not
And it's not-
important.
And it's not only that, you're now bringing on.
Saturday when he played in that FA Cup match. I tell you that you guys, you have to watch. You have to watch the highlights of that FA Cup match from last Saturday against Crewe Alexander. I tell that Nwaneri just completely turned the game.
He scored 5, didn't he? He scored 5.
Yeah, he could have had 6.
See that?
He could have had 6.
Yeah, but this is what
goal was offside. So Elneny's gone off hamstring. Odegaard's on. And
see, this is what worries me now. Right?
Yeah,
you're bringing on about 3 players that are all coming on cold. Yeah, and now if one of them picks up an injury, that affects us more for the rest of the season. When you don't need to risk any of them.
So Declan Rice for Cedric. So Cedric's the thing. So I think Declan Rice is playing in the fullback role by the looks of it.
No, that'd be Ben White, wouldn't it?
Who's Kivy or who's playing? Yeah, Ben White. Sorry, Ben White came on. Sorry, because just to mention, yeah, they just said that on the TV. So I'm not sure who went up for Ben White. So it could be Kivy or
Odegaard hasn't even got his shorts done up. Was any of the subs actually warming up?
Yeah, they were running up and down.
No, they never do.
I didn't see any of the subs warming up.
Yeah,
Saliba's gone off, sorry. Tell a lie. Saliba's gone off. Saliba's gone off. Keep on.
So Declan Rice is playing centre-back.
Question for you guys. What's your views of seeing Dennis Bergkamp coming back to the academy next season, if it is true?
Love it.
I think it's
love it.
If you
Dennis working with Ethan Nwaneri would just be amazing.
Ben White's been torn a new skin straight away.
True.
Jesus Christ, Ben White.
Eddie's gone down. Eddie's gone down with an injury, so it's a bit concerning as well. Doesn't look too good. Eddie's gone down with an injury, so it doesn't look too good.
Oh.
Now,
what's going on? He looked like he tackled his own player.
Ben White looks the culprit because they're panning the camera on him a lot.
No,
and also a lot of Arsenal fans are now, I know a lot of Arsenal fans are in Holland. They're trying to get this thing, Dennis Bergkamp, a Euro note, if you've been told, if no one's told you. Everybody's after this Dennis Bergkamp
the 8 Euro note. Dennis Bergkamp's got his own Euro note.
Everybody's after it. In Holland. Looks like Jesus is coming on as well, so it doesn't look too good for Eddie. It looks like I took a knock on the side of his face by the looks of it. The physio's examining his face, but you can't see because the physio's body's right in front. Oh, he's getting up now, so...
If it's in the face, then it's got to be all right.
Arteta's an outlet.
It's only in his face, it's all right.
Lons are winning
it's his right eye. See that
on the capture. Lons are winning 1. Yeah. He's just touching the dabbing his right eye, as you can see.
Yeah, that's look too nothing. Good. Oh, that's nothing. It's not an injury that stops him playing.
I don't know why
he
did. I don't know why that he would risk Declan Rice and Odegaard in this game. That means nothing.
I
don't know why I'm more worried about Saliba coming off.
Tony, regarding that play, you said you thought you saw in the first half who it was. Who do you think it was? Because I've realised now who it was. Tony, if you heard this question, that thing that I've just said, there's a player that you thought you saw who it was, who you thought who it is, and I've realised now who it was because they're showing a better picture of that same player.
What are you talking about, Patrick Van Aanholt? Oh no, that wasn't me. That was Gary, the blonde-haired fella sitting in the stand. Go on. Ooh,
Van der Sar, wasn't it?
It wasn't. I don't think that was a player, but they've shown a better. Who?
Who are you talking about, Emerson?
I don't think they said who it was anyway on the TV. There was a player you said in the first half who you thought who you knew who it was, but now they're showing a better picture of that player. It happened about a few minutes ago on my TV. You might pick up on yours by now.
Oh, what, with big blonde hair?
As we're speaking, I don't think you're going to see that picture. I don't think you're going to see that player again anyway. I don't think he had blonde hair.
Oh,
I don't think that person was an ex-player.
Wow. That shot that just hit the post.
I don't know if Ramsdale's got a touch on that or not.
That's why I kept quiet anyway.
I don't like this Declan Rice in the back four business.
I just don't. Do you know what? I just don't get. Sometimes I really struggle to see what Arteta's trying to do. This makes no sense.
That's terrible, Trossard. What are you doing, Trossy?
What's the point of taking the three youngsters if you're not even going to give them a spin out? Just don't understand.
Exactly. It's like when
I really don't understand.
When we had Seville at home, when we beat them at home. When Saka went down in with that injury 10 minutes ago, you thought Mario would get 10 minutes at least. But that playing question, do you know what?
That shot.
It wasn't. I don't think
that shot that's hit the post. It's taken a deflection off Declan Rice, and Ramsdale's made the save.
Yeah, he's got his fingers to it, didn't he?
That's right. Now you've just seen it you've seen it now in real time. Yeah. Declan Rice
What a ball that is!
If you didn't know.
What a ball that is, Aaron Ramsdale.
He's playing the other side things. Gabriel M.
Ramsdale's just smashed one 60 yards toe straight to Reece Nelson.
Yeah, I saw the touch was woeful though.
Yeah, the touch was woeful. But they know saying about Ramsdale's got poor distribution. No, he passed it like that, he ain't.
Yeah, he's got to get some of it right.
Tony, change the subject. What was your views of Miami's Dolphins defeat the other night?
That was last night.
If you didn't hear that,
last night.
What was your take on that defeat of the Miami Dolphins?
Yeah, I mean, you look, we're 27-13 at the half.
Yeah. What's your take on it?
To 27, you know, what's that? Really? Yeah. So it was disappointing that we couldn't put any points up in the second half, especially with that high-powered offense.
Not that wide. Get Trossard, he's treading on treacle then. Yeah, regarding that defeat the other night, well, last night, as you said, I mean, like that. Did you know that one of my cousins is a Miami Dolphins fan?
No.
Her and her husband are season ticket holders.
Okay. Well, I was in Germany to see them. You know, I was in Germany to see them.
So, a thing like that.
I was at
the Dolphins Chiefs game. I think it's when Apollo told it on a watch along a few weeks back. Yeah, it was a few weeks back. Because they played a couple seasons over here at the Tottenham Stadium, didn't they? Miami Dolphins. Yeah. That was the one where I suppose got broken from.
Yeah, they lost.
I've got all of that on the day because I was working on that.
They lost to the Jacksonville Jaguars in at Tottenham.
That's right. That's right. And my cousin gave me an SP of what players to watch out if I was going to get any, pictures and autographs for her. But obviously, I think I had plenty of time to do it after the match because things like that. Because with American football players, then they're more easier to get than football players.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, the
go.
team buses are outside the stadium. So they have to come across the main road, not the front road of the stadium, but the back road. So I know because when my cousin came over with the Giants,
that's right, on the east stand side.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Go on.
Mostly on the east
stand. Fast already.
Behind the east stand.
These paces.
And don't forget they don't use. And don't forget they don't use the dressing rooms as well. The proper dressing, like for the football matches. They use
there's too many.
The dressing rooms on that side of the stadium.
Oh God, are you joking? This Bakayoko is
in one dressing room's not easy.
This Bakayoko has just rinsed Kyrgios, right? And then he's just got in between two and got a free kick right at the edge of the area. Sign this guy, man. This is what we need.
You can't fit 53 NFL players in a dressing room for 15. That was a beautiful
that's
touch
true.
Over
because you got all the medical team as well.
Yeah.
Because you got all the medical team, so you need about 3 or 4 coaches just to get into the stadium, which I did see at that time anyway.
In fact, they come with 53 squad and 18 practice squad. So it's a total of 63.
71.
71.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
This game.
And that's not including all the medical team.
That's right.
In this game, right, we've just broke from their free kick. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 PSV players broke back where we had one player running up with Eddie.
And nobody was running centrally. Nobody. They all run to the wings and nobody was running down the middle. At least one player has to run down the middle of the pitch.
This Bakayoko. Aaron Ramsdale, what are you doing, man? Jesus Christ, he was never going to win that race, man. Ramsdale. See, this hesitation, Ramsdale wouldn't have hesitated there before Raya's rival.
Just to let you, Gary, Bakayoko's just come off as well. So you've got a little
Thank
bit
God for that.
there.
Thank God for that.
Just come off.
That doesn't make sense because he's their most dangerous player. Get it, Ramsdale. Why on earth would you wait around?
That's what I was just saying, Tony. Pre-David Raya, Ramsdale would have had that all day long. This is the indecision that's set in now. Questioning everything that you do.
Ramsdale has kept us in the game. What you on about? I don't want him to be in the game to keep us in the game. I just want us to play better football. I'm not saying he's a bad keeper. I'm just saying, look, we've got to do better in certain positions. We've got to do better.
Gary, what was the answer to your question? Gary, what was the answer to your question? Because
I still want
Tony hasn't a guess yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a guess because you didn't say it.
All right, then.
You said it wasn't Giroud.
I'll give him a couple of minutes then.
All right, so you said it wasn't Giroud. Now, the fact that you said it's Giroud, I'm going to guess that it's a player that played alongside Giroud. So I'm going to go with Alexis Sanchez.
No. The answer.
Emerson, have a go. No. Give us one more chance.
No.
Go on, Emerson.
Is.
Just warming up the buzzer.
Answer, Gary, then?
The answer is Theo Walcott.
Oh, I was going to say
what was the answer then? Go on.
Theo Walcott.
Good grief. His great-great-granddad was on thing, Bob. The 3 W's.
Trossard
That's
just
me
isn't
scratching my
doing
head.
anything for me today.
Just realised when you said Theo Walcott, thing comes to mind is the 3 W's: Weeks, Worrell, and Walcott.
Yeah, so Tony, Alexis Sanchez scored the previous last goal.
Oh, so
Because
close.
if you remember, we lost 5-1 and 5-1
Okay,
That
yeah,
was
to
by
season
Bayern
more.
Munich.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay, right then. Come question 2, Tony. Gary. Sorry.
question 2, it took me all that time to work out question 1.
And it has to. All right, then it has to be something to do with PSV or Arsenal as well.
Oh, I just want a Dutch international, a
If
Dutch
you hear me, Gary, it
player.
has to be.
I know. I used to go in the days of Vieira and Anelka Petit. We had a
Glenn
Dutch
Helder.
player.
Glenn
Glenn
Helder.
Helder. Yeah, Glenn Helder.
He was
Glenn
before.
Helder.
No,
That's what I
he
thought it
was a
was.
thing. He was no good.
Yeah, no, I know he was no good, but he used to. Oh, that's a great run. Oh, you got to do better there, Reese.
So Sevilla get a penalty. Sergio Ramos steps up to take it, and he misses.
And misses.
And they're still losing 1-0. Yeah.
No surprise. Because they can't qualify it. Anyway, they can't qualify. They can't qualify to the thing, Bob. Their favourite trophy.
Did we miss
Just think about
Shay?
it. They can't qualify.
Miss Shay.
So Lons go
But
into
didn't you
Europa League.
Come on, Eddie. You got to do better there.
Yeah, Eddie looks tired. Listen, Tony, when these guys ain't been playing and they've run about for 70, 80 minutes, they're dead on their feet. You know, this is the cause of what when they're not getting regular minutes and substantial minutes. I'm talking like 7 minutes here, 4 minutes there. I'm talking
Eddie
like
looks
20,
dead.
25 minutes plus.
Eddie looks like he's running in treacle.
Yeah.
You retook it in school.
Oh, and the penalty was retaken and Sergio Ramos has scored.
Because the keeper jumped.
Well, that's what sent the goalkeeper the other way.
Trossard looks dead. Eddie looks dead.
Yeah.
I'll let your son set the question because although I can't see him on camera, but I'll let him set the question.
Go on, think of a question,
So he might have to
Jackson.
look on his iPad. So I think he was on his iPad when I saw him lying down, so I know he was on an iPad. So
No, he ain't got an iPad, he's on his phone.
All right, then it has to be either PSV or an Arsenal question to make it interesting.
He's thinking, look, he's deep in thought. Look, move out of the way, Lil.
Oh, handball. Play on.
He's deep in thought.
It's good feet.
Poor Seville don't play in their favourite competition.
Move the ball.
Should have
Hold Eddie.
should have done a lot of damage. Go on. Free kick. Well done, ref.
You got to play that ball, Eddie. Just lay it to Trossard. The ball's there for Reece Nelson, man.
What are you doing, Eddie? Oh, God. He's trying too hard, I think. I don't know what he's trying to do, but he's making a right dog's dinner out of some of these players.
But again, I think that comes when you're not getting played. You're trying to show the manager what you've got,
Yeah.
and then
guys.
you
Goal.
Thank you.
go for Arsenal
Emerson.
2-1.
No. Offside,
Oh,
sorry. It's offside. No, it's offside. Gabriel was offside. Ooh, Gabriel, why couldn't this put your arm back in? Right arm, then you would have been on side. Goals disallowed for Gabriel's right arm. Oh, VAR check. They're checking it again. VAR checking.
It wasn't him that headed it.
Gabriel's right arm. It was him because they're panning on the camera on him. So
Yeah, he's well offside. But it does
because it's right arm. He's right.
He looks way offside. He looks more than the right arm.
His right arm gives it away.
He's more
It
than
wasn't
just
him that headed it. It was Kirill.
Nope.
Is it not Kivio who scores the goal?
There we go.
It was Kirill who scores the goal.
No, Kivio's onside.
Yeah,
It was
it's
Kirill
him who
that
scored.
scored.
No, Kivio's onside. When you look at it again, look like
It was
they both
Kirill that scored the goal. It has nothing to do with Gabriel.
Yeah. All right, then. But they've just said they've overruled it, so the goal disallowed, offside. You was right. You guys are right. It was Kivio that scored the goal. That was disallowed. But it looked like both of them touched it at the same time. But from the angles that I've seen,
Surely VAR can see that.
yeah, they did. They did see it. They did see it. They looked at a different angle though.
Yeah,
And you know, that's not even interfering with play because
it's not.
he didn't stop any defender or anything from getting the ball.
They're showing it again. There we go.
I'm baffled. I'm totally baffled.
Ooh. No.
I literally don't know what to say anymore. What is the point of VAR when I just don't know the rules of football? That's all it boils down to. I'm an idiot because Kivio's like 2 yards onside. It doesn't touch. It doesn't touch Gabriel.
7 in the champion.
I know. No, I've just seen it again. There's another angle that you can see shortly where they show it again.
Yeah, I don't think that touches Gabriel.
Oh, what was that? Who was that? Kivio with a weak finish. Stand him up, Dex. Stand him up. There we go.
Smith Rowe's coming on, guys. No Nwaneri. Smith Rowe's coming on. Just to let you know.
So
Nwaneri's coming on. Smith Rowe for. Could be for.
So my son's question, Emerson.
Go on,
to you.
What are you going backwards for? What are you doing?
Without including today, how many times has Arsenal and PSV played each other?
Not including today.
Not including today.
So it's going to be an odd number. It could be even number.
Could just be a number.
I'm gonna say 7.
Right, you're saying 7. What you saying, Emerson? Tony's gone for 7.
I'm waiting to give Tony his answer, whether it's yes or no. I'm going for 5.
Hold on 1 second.
Why did you not go inside?
Right, I have to say, Tony said 7. And
It says 5.
Emerson said 5. I'll give you one more guess, Mr. Cox.
9.
Oh.
Oh, come on, get the ball. Oh, dear.
Congratulations, Tony.
Thank you, Emerson. So this game
unique.
is at
I don't
87
Gary
minutes.
didn't give me a chance to answer this second question, the second time, but I was going to say slightly higher as well than 5 anyway, so I would have said 8 altogether as a guess. But since you said 9, you got it right, so.
Oh.
It was only fair to give Tony the second guess.
The ball. What are you doing, Benny White? Jesus,
Fair enough. That's fair enough.
What is going on? Is no one up front anymore? That's a good pass.
You know what it is, Tom? The game doesn't really matter. So they're not expelling the energy that we would expect them to expel. Reece Nelson done in the middle of the pitch. Stick a fork in Reece Nelson.
Go on. Trossard displays
Eddie, where are you going?
Jesus and Smith Rowe are coming on.
Why?
Reece Nelson, Havertz has gone off.
This man is doing my head in. Seriously.
Just to let know, Havertz has gone off.
I really don't get the management style. I just don't understand what he's trying to achieve. It makes no sense to play any player that we need in the Premier League in this game.
Trossard's played way too many minutes. So has Kai Havertz.
That's what I'm saying. It's nonsense, Tone. It's bad. His leadership, his management skills are really, really rubbish.
I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that because when you consider what he's achieved, I mean, a lot of people are on the back of Arteta and giving him flack, and I don't want to give him flack. I understand the thing about the in-game management, but there is something good about what he is doing at Arsenal. He's creating something, and the fact that we sit second in the Premier League and we came second to like the world's best team last year tells us that he is actually doing something right. The question was asked to me last week: who's the better manager out of Arteta and Unai Emery? And I'm not convinced it's
just missed
Unai
a good
Emery.
chance to kill the game. Just let you know, PSV just missed the chance to kill off the game.
Yeah, that's right. That's good,
You
isn't it?
see that within the next minute or two on your.
Oh, what a terrible miss, Gabriel.
Screwed it well wide.
That's terrible by Gabriel. He's gone to ground again. What's he doing?
But you know what it is?
Why is he even there?
Yeah, but he's knackered, Tone. You know what I mean? Another one played too many minutes. Mistakes are creeping in.
You're a centre back. You don't need to be that high up the pitch.
6 minutes added on as well. Just let you know.
Good Lord.
I know I'm in front of you.
Look at
I'm just
him.
saying 6 minutes added on.
Emerson.
Go on.
Is Gabby
I can hear you. Go
Martinelli? Is Gabby Martinelli available for Brighton?
No, Martinelli. Apparently, the rumours are going around. He took sick before they thing on the Sunday, and he didn't train Monday, and he didn't obviously he didn't train on Monday, so thing like that. All they said that Saka missed a training session, but knowing our luck, he was training behind closed doors on his own in the gym. But Martinelli apparently took ill on the Sunday, and he told the club that he wasn't right to play. So whether it was COVID or something, or a bug that was going around the club, I don't know. So it remains to be seen if he's fit enough to play against Brighton on Sunday. So
I'm gutted for the three lads that are coming along on this trip.
I'm sure if Polo can, if he is listening to this on the watch along, he can mention it in the chat that of what I've heard regarding Martinelli took ill on Sunday, and he came into the training ground to say he wasn't. I think he phoned up to the training ground Arteta to say he wasn't right, and obviously they didn't pick him to go to Holland from yesterday afternoon when they flew out. So, and it was the same with Saka. I presume he was training behind closed doors. That's why you didn't see any training ground pictures of Saka during the training session on Monday afternoon. So that's all I can give you. I'm sure Polo will say the same thing if he was on air, but I'm sure he'll say it in the chat regarding Martinelli. So Apollo, if you're listening to this, can you mention why Martinelli wasn't why wasn't he playing tonight? As I said to Tony and Gary, I was told that he was up from the reports I saw. They said he was sick, so he reported sick. So I don't think it'll be COVID because it'd be too soon to have that. So it'd be just a bug that he might have picked up or something like that. That's why they picked the 3 academy players as well.
Someone move!
Because obviously you know about Nwaneri was that he's the most, because Nwaneri's the most informed player in the academy after Amaria. So everything like that. So and he's only just come back for me. He's in his injury and World Cup duties with England as well. So and they're hoping to tie him down to a long contract as well soon as well. So they might give him another extension to this current contract that he's on as well. So
Ben White, you're terrible, man.
Technically the most the player that I think is closest to the first team is Brooke Norton-Cuffy. I think he's doing fantastic at Millwall.
Yeah, but the thing is, Tony, he's not going to come back because don't forget, we don't know how long he's got left on his contract as well. Because the person I thought would have done well if he did stay on would have been Trusty, but unfortunately they sold him to Sheffield United, and Sheffield United are jumping, leaking goals left, right, and centre.
Yeah.
So.
I mean,
come January, I think you're going to see 1 or 2 of the academy players will go on loan, but I'm not saying who they are at present. So time will tell who the players are going to be. So because obviously Apollo has these sources.
Eddie, why are you holding on to the ball too long now?
So. Yeah, he's doing that, and he's doing my head in with it.
Oh, Trossard, the ball gets played to Trossard, and all he's got to do is turn, and Jesus is in acres, and he just plays it back first time.
So Apollo says he will speak to Zoe about it. I only got the report on Julian Timber today. So if you didn't read that earlier during Timber's...
He's close of returning.
Yeah.
You're Timber's close
that's a
of
terrible
returning.
pass. Got away with that.
Apparently he's doing everything right in the gym, but it's just a matter of him doing ball work on the outside, and then most probably play at least a game behind closed doors or an under-21s match.
Go inside. Go inside.
But all the under-21 matches are all next year. All next year.
Why is Eddie still on the pitch?
So.
Why is Eddie still on the pitch? You don't play the guy. You don't play the guy in like 5 weeks, and then you give him a full 95 minutes, 96 minutes.
Danny, your man of the match is really Reece Nelson.
This has been close.
Wow.
Really?
I'm really.
Full-time
Does anybody
guys,
else
1-1.
thinks that Reece Nelson was man of the match?
Nah.
Finish! Oh, how's
No.
he missed? How's he missed?
No.
First and foremost, Trossard misses from close range, and then Kiwior misses.
No.
You've meant to finish that, mate.
Yeah, but Kiwior's Tony Kiwior's one.
Eddie's got the right. Eddie's got the right up, man. Because Trossard didn't give him the ball. Look, if he slides it across, it's a tapping, man.
I've finished.
Oh well.
Oh well. As I said at the start of the game, folks, I wasn't really predicting a result because I knew the game didn't mean anything. I was more interested in performance, and I'll be honest with you, I think a lot of the performances weren't what I was expecting. I definitely was expecting to see some one or two at least of the youngsters. I'm hugely disappointed that not one of them has been given an opportunity tonight. Overall,
Mate, I agree with you, Tony, 100%.
Yeah, I'm the same.
100%. Nwaneri should have given that chance.
somebody needs to give somebody.
Nwaneri should have been given a chance. As I told you before, he's the informed academy player.
Yeah,
He's the most informed academy player so far in the last 3 or 4 weeks. From the matches I've seen on and off. Because now
like
there's only one academy
Zinchenko
match next Monday away to Sunday.
I personally don't think there was any reason now to play Gabriel
Players not
full
exchanging.
96, Eddie a full 96. You know, you got these young kids on the bench, all ready to go. They could have started, they could have come on, you could have rested Saliba a long time, didn't have to put Declan Rice on. You know, and I'm somewhat bewildered by Arteta's management style and what he actually sees. Because some players have played an awful lot of minutes that deserve a nice rest, and they're just not getting it. And yet, listen, let's have it right. The only reason he hasn't played Saka today is because Saka may be carrying a little injury.
Just said, yeah, I think if you didn't hear that, Lonzo qualifies for the Europa League while Seville are out of Europe altogether. So that
Lons won 2-1
in the La Liga for the 2024. Yeah, they've just lost. Yeah, they're just showing it. Changing the subject, our boys done well in another ball game in Barbados yesterday, over the weekend, if you saw it.
What's that?
Changing another sport.
Cricket.
I'm not really into me cricket, mate.
I used to love cricket, not so much there.
You've got to be an all-round sportsman like me, Tony. Watch anything. TNT Sports,
Yeah, I'm pretty
Sky
much
Sports.
there, but cricket and darts ain't really doing it for me, I'm afraid.
Darts ain't a sport, is it?
I don't watch darts neither.
I'll tell you how much of a
Darts is
sportsman I am.
I don't watch that. There's no skill in darts.
I'll tell you how much of a sports fan I am, Emerson. I've already got tickets to see
Go
skateboarding,
on.
breakdancing at the Olympics next year in Paris.
Breakdancing is in the Olympics.
Yeah, I got the ticket.
I know that's a sport now. That's a
Yeah.
sport now, Gary.
Yeah,
According
I've
to the
got
Olympic
breakdancing.
rules, that is a sport.
I better go dig out my lino in the kitchen.
Skateboarding and BMX. I've got that as well.
I'm just going to the kitchen to rip up my lino. I'm going to
I can
Paris.
understand that one as well. So.
Go on, Gal. Give us a little wave. I'm passing it.
Tony, I take it you didn't notice that me and Gary was wearing the third choice top tonight.
Yeah, I ain't got one. And I do want one, actually.
I can't reveal my moves live on airtone. It's all copyrighted. It's all copyrighted.
All
Right, guys, I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna love you and leave you because I've got to put some dinner on for this kid.
All right, mate.
All right,
Thanks again,
Emerson.
Gal.
Pleasure as always, Tony. Pleasure.
All right, then,
I will catch you Saturday.
I'll try and speak to you on the weekend.
Yeah, I'll be looking forward to the questions, mate. See you later, guys. See you later, everyone.
No worries.
So long. Bye bye.
Sunday, I'll be around. I'll be watching it in the pub.
Excellent.
Just me.
Nice one, Emerson. Nice one. So, guys,
I'll let you do the ratings because I don't do the ratings when I'm on this with you guys anyway. So I'm not on your.
No worries, man. No worries. No worries.
I'll listen out for your ratings and I'll say if I agree or disagree.
All right. Well, let's see how we get on. I'm not going to do what Apollo normally does. Apollo, if you're listening, could you pull up the team sheet for me? Apollo, if you're listening, could you pull up the team sheet for me? Okay, he's not listening. So let me go and grab it off my alternate device. There we go. Thank you, Apollo. So Ramsdale, I'm going to give him 7. I didn't think he did anything wrong. I thought his distribution was okay.
Agree.
Couple of good saves that were absolutely top draw. So I'm going to give him a 7. Cedric, I thought didn't have a bad game. He was nowhere to be found, however, when that goal went in. So I must say, he might be partially responsible for that goal because he was like, it came down his side and he was nowhere to be seen. So I'm giving him 6. Saliba, he does what Saliba does, doesn't he? He's a Rolls Royce. Did he have one of his best games? Not really. But did he have a terrible game? No, by no chance did he have a bad game. So I'm going to give him 7. Gabriel, I'm going to give him a 6. I'm going to mark him down for a couple of occasions where he's let player go through because, he's gone into to try to get the ball when, his position is in the wrong place. Kivior, I didn't think he had a bad game, but he's just not the guy for that left back slot. I mean, Tomiyasu, far more dynamic down there. And of course, Zinchenko is the master. But in terms of defensive capabilities, I feel comfortable with Kivior as any place across the back four. I think he is undoubtedly better suited to, a centre-back role. But, if needs be, he's had to fill in at left-back today, and I think he's done okay. He got ripped by Bakayoko a couple of good times. So he needs to be careful of playing in that position because you will come up against those really fast, nippy wingers. And if you haven't got, the turning circle, then you're going to get found out like he did tonight. So I'm going to give him a 7 because I think he tried and, nothing led to a goal. directly from anything he did wrong, but as I said, he did get caught a couple of times. But I think overall he had a not terrible game. Jorginho, I'm gonna give Jorginho. I don't think Jorginho was really in the game sufficiently. I don't think he bossed the game. I don't think, I think he's a tidy player. I think he's a very tidy player, but he's not got the drive. And the captain needs to be someone who drives the team, and he's not that guy. I'm going to give him a 6. Elneny, I'm also going to give a 6. I don't think he's effective enough up top. I don't know where that sound is coming from. Okay.
That's from my phone, Tony.
All right. Okay.
That's my phone. That's the message just coming through from a WhatsApp group that I'm on.
No problem. Kai Havertz, I thought he had a very quiet game. Very quiet. He won his fair share of duels, and he put himself about. I think he was on way too long. I think he could have been taken off. I'm going to give Kai a 6. Trossard, I thought, had a terrible game. I really didn't think he had a good game. He was ineffective throughout the entire game. Didn't produce anything of note. I'm giving him a 5. Nketiah probably deserves a 6, but because he scores a goal and it's a great goal at that, I'm going to bump him up to a 7. And Reece Nelson, I'm not really sure, but I just couldn't see what Danny is seeing, that Reece Nelson was man of the match. I personally can't see what he did. I mean, he runs at his player a couple of times. I'm not really sure what Reece Nelson does to win man of the match in my book. I think the most I can give him is a 6, really. Because there's just too much of the game gone by without him being sort of present and doing anything. What do you think of those marks, Emerson?
I agree with you on some of them, but if I was going to do your thing like you always do with the other guys, I'll give Ramsdale 6 because he, as you said, he kept us in the game with a few good saves. Cedric, I would give possibly a 6.
So I gave Ramsdale a 7.
I will give. So I'll give Ramsdale. Well, I'll give Ramsdale. Well, if it was me, I'll give him a 6.5.
Okay.
As I said, Cedric a 6. Saliba, I'll give a 6.5. He did that vital interception that nearly led to the first goal that PSV has scored, but lucky enough, it was diverted off his boot via Ramsdale's hand or whatever part of his body over the bar. As you said, it was from close range, from 6 yards out, so everything like that. So, Kivior, I'll give a 6. Jorginho, I will give a 6 as well. Elneny, same again, a 6. Havertz, 6. He wasn't effective as normal games that we've seen in the past where he's played from the start. Really, he's more of an impact player if he comes off the bench or anything like that. Trossard, I would give a 6 as well. Nketiah, I agree with you. I'll give him 7 because I don't he scored a goal. And Nelson, as the guy said in the chat, we don't know what he was thinking of how Nelson was playing. Also, I'll give him a 6. Regarding the subs, I will give Rice a 6, considering he was converted as a centre half in the second half, so he wasn't effective in midfield. I give Smith Rowe a 5, and I'll give Odegaard a 5, and I'll give Jesus a 5. So all round, my man of the match, if I had to pick a player, I will give it to Saliba. before he went off.
Okay.
So that's who my man match would have been. Saliba.
Okay.
So you didn't mention
So,
about subs.
Yeah, I don't do the subs because specifically 2 of them only come on in the 88th minute, so there's not
because they
enough
don't get
time
on a lot, do they?
Yeah, I don't give marks if you come
Well,
on.
some
88.
came on just before that, if you remember.
Yeah, 61 minutes saw.
And also, you didn't mention
Odegaard and White. Odegaard, White, and Rice come on at 61. But I'm looking at the stats on who scored. Their ratings gave the man of the match to Reece Nelson, interestingly, 8.3. Got an assist, one shot, none on target, 2 key passes. The player with the most key passes was Jorginho. Jakub Kiwior had 2 shots and 2 key passes. So he outdone Reece Nelson, although Nelson gets the assist. Gabriel Magalhaes, they gave him a 7.46, who's the only other. No, it's not. Pass accuracy, Saliba 96, Gabriel Magalhaes 93, Reece Nelson 95% pass accuracy. That's good. That's a very good pass accuracy rate at that point, that part of the pitch. Aaron Ramsdale's pass accuracy was 82.9 today. So that shows a great range of passing by Aaron Ramsdale.
Improvement.
Yeah, because I think the last time I saw Ramsdale in a game, I think he was down around a 40%. So, yeah, job done by everyone. Well done to the lads.
Go on.
We go on now to play Brighton on Sunday at Emirates.
2 p.m. kickoff.
There we go.
Yes, another sellout. Never sellout show.
There is a chance.
I won't be there personally myself, but I will find somewhere to watch it.
Okay, I might myself actually be at the game. So I'll wait and see.
If you want to meet up, Tony. If you want to meet up, feel free to ask.
You're going to be outside the ground,
if you want to meet up. Yeah, you know that Jamaican jerk shop.
Yeah.
You know that
Apollo
Jamaican
goes
jerk
and
shop
gets his after-match meal. Yeah.
Meet you. I can meet you there between 12 and I can meet you there between 12 and 1 on Sunday.
All right, I'll let you know, mate, because I'm not sure if I'll get the ticket.
Anyway, so normally what I'd normally do. Okay then. All right then. But as I said, if you do get a ticket, just WhatsApp me because you got my number anyway.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, no worries. Gents, guys.
Yeah, just WhatsApp me.
Thank you for all your hard work in the background. Just big up to Apollo, who's not been at the top of his health at the moment due to his reduced lung capacity, but he has been in the show, the entire show, doing all the graphics. And thank you very much for doing that, being the facilitator. Hope you get better well, mate, and hopefully I might see you on Sunday. But other than that, guys, thank you very much and have a great week. We will see you at the weekend.
Yep, no problem. Bye for now.